Ronna McDaniel, Republican National Committee Chairwoman, thank you very much for talking to us. I would love to start this segment out about health care, the travel ban, let's see, the camera, on camera, off camera, White House press briefings that we're about to air for you live. But instead, I got to start with the president's tweets, and I know that this probably makes you cringe a bit, but I have to read them, and then I need your reaction. And here's one of them. I heard poorly rated Morning Joe speaks badly of me. Don't watch anymore. Then how come low IQ crazy Mika, along with Psycho Joe, came to Mar-a-Lago 3 nights in a row around New Year's Eve and insisted on joining me? She was bleeding badly from a facelift. I said no. How does the GOP get their message out and work on their agenda when the president continues to send tweets like this one? And I mean, this one's bad. I mean, it gets personal. He's insulting a woman again. It doesn't look good.
Well, let me just say the GOP and the president are completely focused on our agenda, because while we talk about tweets a lot, and I know that's the news story today, people in my state and across this country are under the threat of losing their health care, and they have insurers pulling out of the marketplace, and their premiums are doubling, and they're making a choice between, can I pay for health insurance or can I pay for rent? And this is frightening for them, and they want to see Washington get this done. So I understand you have to cover it today, but I think we should be covering health care. This shouldn't distract us from covering the things that Americans are focused on. Now let's look at Morning Joe and what they've said about the president since January. They've said he has dementia. They said he's stupid. They've called him a goon. They've called him a thug. They've said he's mentally ill. They said he's an embarrassment. This is the type of thing they say day after day for 2 hours on their network when they control the narrative and they push it out. And today the president acted like a human and he pushed back. And we can have a discussion as to who's right or wrong, but at the end of the day, we have to focus on the American people and who sent us here to lead and make their lives better.
Listen,
and that's what Republicans are going to do every day.
Okay, you don't need to stoop to the level, obviously. I don't care who you are. You don't stoop to the level of that. I mean, that's like me scolding my 4-year-old for using a bad word and then me repeating it. That's just not how you run a country or you parent a 4-year-old. I mean, I have to be honest. You know, if you see this negative commentary on a show, change the channel, ignore it. I mean, that's what I tell my kids when somebody's to you. Don't fight back, just walk away.
But it's more than that, Julie. I'm going to say, because I've been a daughter of a candidate, and I've been a niece of a candidate, and I'll tell you something, and you can have a discussion as to whether it's right or wrong, but I'm going to say it's personal sometimes. When you see Kathy Griffin hold a beheaded head up, when you see a Shakespeare
and her act was despicable, but I don't think that President Trump should then hold a severed head of hers up.
Day after day after day. No, he shouldn't.
Eye for an eye doesn't work here.
Day after. No, but it's day after day after day of this constant media. They are calling the President of the United States stupid, a goon, a thug, comparing him to somebody with dementia. Where has the outrage been on that?
People used to call President Obama stupid. People used to call him a Muslim. People used to call him underqualified, a sellout to America, a hater of Israel. I mean, they called him every name in the book, but you didn't see him lash out. And I believe it is a human instinct, and I get it. I just think sometimes maybe less sensitivity and less human, and let's just focus on these issues here. You know, Bill Hemmer actually...
Well, we do. We have to focus on the issues. You've got Kate
absolutely. I mean, there's so much writing
you have a young woman who was
on this White House right now.
By an illegal immigrant who kept coming back to our country, and he was able to take this young woman's life. You have Kate's Law being passed today. You have sanctuary cities being addressed today. You've had veterans issues addressed. We're getting the veterans taken care of, and there's more accountability, and we're going to get them better health care. Now you have the Obama repeal and replace. We need to focus on these things, and you have the choice as to what you cover, and I understand you have to cover this, and I appreciate you covering the issues that matter to the American people that are going to make their lives better.
Absolutely. We try. But thank you very much for talking to us.